Okay, Psychology 101 with the world's smartest man. This is evolutionary psychology. I'm Adam Brisbine. We're talking about student coping attack mechanism. Okay, it's a new concept, right? New ideas in evolutionary psychology. Uh, what we're saying is the student will attack the educator as a coping mechanism for their own ignorance. Okay? Student attack coping mechanism. And I think it might be smart to get away from calling things disorders in our era, because when you call something a disorder, you're implying that to the average person that this is a thing that cannot be cured. Okay? Whatever this person has cannot be cured. They have a disorder. It's not going to change. And this is what the average person thinks when we use that word disorder. And I don't see that as changing anytime in the near future until we change the word itself to a different word. Because they have done, as Sam Vaknin would say, their imprint, their snapshot of what that person is as a narcissist. Okay? They refuse to understand this person. They are too smug to understand this person. They feel that they are already intelligent. So they have educator narcissism, which I coined. See, just by saying that I coined that, I have educator narcissism. Do you see how it works now? By being smug about it, by advertising that, hey, look, I advertise that I made a new thing in evolutionary psychology. I'm so smart. You see, you get that smugness effect, educator narcissism. So I have to watch my own self doing it. I have to keep myself in check so that I'm not using educator narcissism, because there's that backfiring because of what I'm talking about. And what happens when you are a smug educator with your snoot in the air? All Dr. Seuss and the stars upon Mars, right? You have students attack you. In their ignorance, they don't want to learn from a smug educator, somebody who acts like they're so important because they're so smart. They know something that you don't. And a person with educator narcissism will treat people who don't know something, the students, like they're lesser than, like they're subhuman. Okay? And this is why people don't like to be students in the first place. You screwed up teaching just by your educator narcissism, because the students will attack you as their coping mechanism. As soon as they understand what you're trying to teach, they will hate their teacher. They will not want to learn anything more from that teacher. They will be looking for other teachers to teach them after that, you see. So this is what I'm teaching you guys. All right? This is why evolutionary psychology is important, because I'm teaching the teachers how to teach. Your tone of voice is important. So important. You know, your body language, having your hands out like this and stuff, is so important. If you want your students to listen to you, put your hands out like this so that you're trying to get their attention. You see what I'm saying? Using sign language matters too. You're saying, hey, I'm waving my hands in the air, students, because what I have to say is important for you to listen to in a way that is not narcissistic. I'm trying to give you the information. I'm not trying to be a smug teacher. See, a smug teacher might have their hands behind their back when they're teaching you because they're so smug. You know, they know more than you do. They have their hands behind their back. You know, no, you want your hands in front of you like this, going like this with your hands so that they absorb the information, so that they can hear it when they hear it.